We get till tomorrow. But let's start with today. Good morning, everybody. It's 6:30 a.m. On this Tuesday, it's April 8th. I'm Michael Gargiulo.
And I'm Jen Maxfield. Darlene has the morning off. Adele is watching some issues on the roads in Queens. But let's get started with Storm Team 4's Raphael Miranda here this morning, really bringing the good news this morning.
There is some. We're going to have to thank the clouds this morning. Because they
Thank
kept
you,
us
clouds.
a little warmer than we were supposed to get.
Yeah.
It's in the 40s right now. Thank you, clouds. 43. It could be worse. It's going to be much worse without the cloud cover tomorrow morning. And you could see a live look outside. We have those low clouds hanging around. Trust me, we will see plenty of sunshine today. I know I'm sick of this gloomy gray weather. We all are, I'm sure. Winter does make a comeback. It's blustery and bright today with wind chills just around freezing all day long. And then we have some rain moving in for the weekend and spring break temperatures showing up next week. Live storm tracker 4 scanning the skies, not picking up much around here. 43 in the city. We have those 30s and 20s to the north and west. The winds haven't really picked up yet. They will, though, over the coming hours. And temperatures stay in the low 40s throughout the next few. We're stuck in the mid 40s today, but the winds make it feel like 30s, a taste of winter, and winter coats are still needed. Adele, we can't put them away just yet. Probably not until May. Over to you.
Rafi, just full of good news this morning. Well, if you are heading out the door right now, I do have some good news, actually. That crash on the Whitestone Expressway has cleared out over by the Cross Island Parkway. We are still seeing some delays through the area both ways, but it is definitely starting to ease out. Heading on to the Gowanus Expressway, though, unfortunately not easing out here. We still have that stalled car on the eastbound side by exit 24 for the Prospect Expressway. Delays heading all the way back just past the Verrazano Bridge into Staten Island, and 78 westbound express lane still seeing the left lane closed off by exit 54 for an accident. Michael, back to you.
All right, Adele, thank you very much. 6:32, 6:38, Raphael. It's going to be a cold morning at the bus stop.
Yeah, that's right. No shorts today. Getting the kids to wear the winter layers again may be a bit of a challenge, but you want to do that today. You can see your school day forecast featuring those temperatures starting out in the 30s north and west and the 40s in the city. Later on today, it's bright and blustery around lunchtime with wind chill values stuck in the 30s throughout the day. Windy as you're heading home this afternoon. Not sure how long you want to be on the playground after school today. Tomorrow morning, freezing temperatures, below freezing, in fact. Wind chills in the 20s and teens. We'll take a look at your 10-day forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
Raphael, thanks so much. So
Into New Jersey now, we do have a stalled car on 280 eastbound by exit 14 Clifton Avenue. Coming up in just a few minutes, we've got an update for you on that stall in Brooklyn. But let's take a live look outside right now onto the Cross Bronx Expressway. Jen, Michael, we've got delays picking up into 3rd Avenue.
Thanks, Adele. And you can now watch Today in New York at 7 a.m. Your live local news continues wherever you stream News 4.
Raphael, so one advantage over yesterday, Raphael, like yesterday was raining. It's going to be bright and cold.
We're going to have the sun back. It's been quite a few days, Jen and Michael. Yeah, we haven't seen the sun in a few days. It'll feel great to see it, at least. It's not going to feel good temperature-wise because we are stuck about 10 degrees below average for your highs today, heading into Nassau County, Levittown up to 45. That's the actual temperature, but look at the wind out of the northwest, around 15 to 25 miles per hour. So when you factor that together, it's going to feel like mid-30s in Nassau County, and the same story around the rest of the region. Overnight tonight, very cold. Back below freezing. We have this freeze warning in effect. That really just means any plants that are outside that may have gotten outside during the month of April, you think it may be safe. It's not. We're going back below freezing. So if your plants can't tolerate that, you want to bring them inside tonight. Why? Well, we're headed back down to 29 in Levittown tonight, 31 JFK, and we'll be around freezing in much of the 5 boroughs. So we're counting down the days to warmer weather and summer. 73 days officially till the summer solstice. That happens on June 20th. Where should we be this time of year? Well, it should be milder than what we're seeing. We should be almost at 60 degrees already this time of year. We are lagging behind after a cold winter. It's pretty cold as we start April as well, but that's because the jet stream, which has really been taking a dip across the Northeast, but we see that pattern changing now. As we look ahead to next week, the jet stream surges to the north, allowing that warmer weather to spill in our direction. We do have to wait until after the weekend. And we have to be patient because look at the temperatures for the next several days. Chilly weather dominates right through the end of the work week here. Temperatures trending below average. A little bit warmer for the weekend, not a whole lot. When can we get excited? That's next week as temperatures spring back above average. On Monday, back to 65 degrees. That'll feel great. Right now, the satellite and radar shows a quiet trend across the Northeast. That rain from yesterday moving offshore, but the clouds are lingering a bit. That's why we have those gray skies right now. Sunshine will build in pretty quickly, I think, over the next 2 to 3 hours, and you do want to have the shades for the rest of the day. Here's a look at your exclusive 10-day forecast. Chilly 40s for the next couple of days. Rain returns Thursday night, and Friday is soggy and cool. All right, that's a good 10-day forecast. Adelle is here with your first 4 traffic. Hey, Adelle.
Hey there, Raphael, and good morning to everyone watching with us. If you are heading out the door right now, New Jersey, a couple of issues here. 280 eastbound over by exit 14 for Clifton Avenue. We have a stalled car here taking out a lane. Delays have trickled back to the Garden State Parkway. 78 through the area on the eastbound side is still moving along just fine, though. Westbound side is a completely different story. Express lanes, we're still watching that crash taking out a lane from exit 54 to 52. We've got heavy backups here on the express and local lanes, so you're going to need plenty of extra time there. 22 is still moving along just fine, though, so that would be an option for you. Gowanus Expressway eastbound by exit 24 for the Prospect Expressway. We've got another stall here taking out a lane. You can see those flashing lights there. Delays all the way back to Staten Island. Jen, Michael, back to you.
Adelle, thank you.
Good news all around. Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, April 8th. I'm Michael Gargiulo.
And I'm Jen Maxfield. Darlene Rodriguez has the morning off. Adelle Caballero is watching some backups in Brooklyn, but we do want to start with Storm Team 4's Raphael Miranda in today from Maria La Rosa. With a forecast, it doesn't really feel like spring, Raph.
Not at all. Michael, cold and wind, but sunny. So that's one good change from yesterday, I think. Waiting for that.
I stand corrected.
We'll see it quickly. In fact, we're seeing the skies starting to brighten a little bit. I know it looks like a very cloudy outside, but give it another half hour. So I think skies will be very bright and blue pretty quickly. You can see in your weather headlines, winter is making a comeback, though, in terms of that cold that's really settling in overnight tonight. We're dealing with wind chills in the teens and 20s by tomorrow morning. And then we're tracking some wet weather moving in Thursday night that may linger into the weekend a bit before spring break temperatures finally take over again. But right now we're heading back down. The cold weather settling in from the northwest. We are drying out. The rain from yesterday is gone. We have 30s north and west of town, even some 20s in Sullivan County, holding steady in the 40s in town. And again, waiting for the sunshine. Give it a few more minutes. You can see a live look out there, a little brightening on the horizon. Temperatures stay in the 40s all day, wind chills in the 30s. We'll take a look at your 10-day in a few minutes. Right now, Adelle is here with a look at your early commute. Hey, Adelle.
Hey there, Rafi, and good morning to everyone streaming with us. If you are heading out to your rails, commuter rails today, just a few things to keep in mind here. Metro North Pascack Valley line continues to run on modified service, irregular service actually, until April 18th. This is for Amtrak work. Also, New Jersey Transit Raritan Valley line has a modified schedule until the 18th as well. Until May, Ronkonkoma branch buses will continue to replace trains 7 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. And if you are heading out to the roads here in Queens, JFK Airport, as a reminder, we've got that construction heading around the terminals, always backs things up. Right now, delays are back to the Van Wyck, heading all the way back to the Kew Gardens interchange. Alternate side parking rules also in effect for today. Jen, Michael, back to you.
Adelle, thank you so much.
All right, 7:10 now. Let's check in with Raphael. A chilly forecast today, Raph.
Oh, yeah, really feeling very much like winter for the next, say, 36 hours or so. Take a look at the forecast for New Canaan, Connecticut. Yeah, maybe a few flurries this morning, and you can see it's getting windy for the afternoon. Those winds between 30 and 40 miles per hour. So wind chills are in the teens for our friends in New Canaan, Stamford, and all around Fairfield County. That's tomorrow morning. Wind chills in the teens and 20s. Heavy coats are going to be needed. We'll take a look at your 10-day forecast in just a few minutes.
Yeah, still can't put the...
That looks delicious. If you are heading out to the rails, we've got some dayside track work here. 24AEF, NQW, J, and Z trains coming up. We're going to take a closer look onto the roads. You've got 30-minute delays at the door right now at the Holland. You're watching Today in New York.
Fantastic. So, Raphael, we do so much here at 30 Rock.
The power of 30 Rock.
The power of 30 Rock. We solve decades-old feuds.
Now, if only you could get some warm weather worked out for us.
I can. It's just in 9 or 10 days. Okay. We have to wait a while. Certainly not today. Definitely not tomorrow. In fact, take a look at your baseball forecast for today. If you're heading out to watch The Marlins take on the Mets at Citi Field. You will need the heavy layers and the parkas because we have temperatures in the 40s, but we have that wind gusting between 30 and 40 miles per hour. So that's going to keep wind chills in the 30s all day long today. We will have bright sunshine, so try to find the sun. Hopefully that'll help a little bit as you're heading home. Temperatures start to drop back down to the upper 30s. You can see on the satellite and radar high pressure building in after that storm, the gloom, the rain, all of it finally moving offshore. Although we are tracking a few spotty showers this morning. I'll show you that in Live Storm Tracker 4. Here's a live look from Liberty State Park towards the city. Expecting some clouds to quickly clear. 43 degrees, still waiting for the winds. They do arrive probably just after 9 o'clock. You'll see those winds really ramp up. And then after 1 p.m., winds are between 30 and 40 miles per hour throughout much of the day. It is the definition of a blustery day ahead. Now you can see on Live Storm Tracker 4, mainly dry, but we have a few spotty showers. Tracy Strahan up in the Bronx reporting a little bit of sleet mixing in with this shower right here that's now pushing into Fairfield and Westchester County. So a sign of the cold weather that's in place, and another sort of mini shower drifting right over Manhattan over the next few minutes. Same story in Staten Island. Other than that, though, it's all about the cold, and we will have lots of sunshine despite that quick morning shower. Tomorrow morning, it's going to feel as cold as the teens, and temperatures are back below freezing. So any plants that are outside that can't take the freezing temperatures, they need to come in today before we see these temperatures below freezing. This is the freeze warning in effect for Nassau County and the 5 boroughs. Let's take a look at your extended forecast here. Gradually warming up this week. Thursday back up to 50. Some rain late Thursday into Friday. Passover begins Saturday evening, and temperatures are back closer to average over the weekend, but it's really next week. We see 60s and chances at 70s coming back into the forecast. All right, that's Look at Your 10 Day. Right now, Adelle is here with the first 4 commute. Hey, Adelle.
Hey there, Rafi, and good morning to everyone streaming with us, heading out the door right now. Quick reminder here, 80 both ways remain shut down until further notice because of multiple sinkholes through the area right by exit 34. Your way around it would be 46 or Route 10. We've also been hearing of major backups on local roadways. And as a reminder, for Morristown Line riders with your New Jersey Transit, they are accommodating with 50% off tickets for those that are traveling through the area there. As a reminder, of course, we've got the Mets facing off against the Marlins. First pitch is at, it's not the Subway Series, first pitch is at 4:10 p.m. 6 or 7 trains, LIRR or Metro North, and alternate side is in effect for today. Michael, back to you.
All right, Adelle, thanks so much.